What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Gakis, and today, with the new weekly reset hitting Destiny 2, we have yet another unannounced surprise portal event that went live for this week. Bungie really likes doing this on weeks where not much else is going on. But for the first time ever, the special portal event modifier is one we've seen before, but this time it's completely different. Now, how the heck does that make any sense? Well, let's get started. So, upon logging into the game, you might see this pop-up. Double bonus focus starts now, with the description reading, double bonus focus guarantees your first bonus focus drop will drop twice in portal activities, guys. Now, some of you will recognize we've seen this before, but the last time it was in the game, it was a complete disaster. I'm pretty sure my video covering it was called Scam Event because this modifier was terrible. First of all, it was worded extremely poorly, causing a ton of confusion. Everyone thought that you could just farm a bonus focus loot piece, and remember, like this SMG on this creation solo ops, this is the bonus focus drop. Everyone thought you could just farm double drops of that all day. Well, it turns out it was only supposed to apply to the very first run you did, but half the time, it wasn't even working. I had so many people that did their very first run and did not get 2 of the bonus focus loot drop. They only got 1. So it was so glitched, Bungie removed it from the game in the middle of the week and replaced it with a different portal modifier that was also glitched. That is the funniest thing. It was just a complete disaster of a week in terms of these portal events. However, this time it's back and it's updated and it seems to actually be working. So when we take a look at this modifier within our portal activity, you can see right here, just go into that creation with the bonus focus SMG here. And we can see that when we go to customize, we have it right here. Here's the updated wording. The first bonus focus awarded per day drops a second time. So, keeping that in mind, you can see that you can find this modifier. Actually, it's not in the boons, it is in the rule modifiers. You can take it off if you want, but you can see it has no effect on your score. So let's see if this thing is actually working. Loaded up creation, did this solo ops activity, made sure to get the requisite grade required of like a B or higher to get the double drop. And as you can see at the very end here, I get an A, I go get my rewards, and boom, 2 of that Quai Nihilus SMG, that was the bonus featured drop. Now, the first thing I wanted to test is, okay, it was glitched to high heaven last time. Is it glitched again, but in our favor? So I wanted to run that same activity again and get another bonus drop. Is it really once per day, or are things about to be crazy? Well, I grinded this solo ops until I did get the featured bonus loot to drop again. I got that SMG again, and as you guys can see right here, I just got it a single time. So, the next thing I had to test is that, wait a minute, is it once per activity per day or just once per day? It actually doesn't clarify that. So, what I did was found another activity with featured bonus loot. In this case, it was Cabal's Watch. As you can see right here, that Latest rocket launcher that's really good, that is actually the featured bonus loot for today. So, loaded up Cabal's Watch, did the entire activity, guys, and as you can see right here at the end, got an A, went over to get my rewards, and I did indeed get 2 Tier 5 of the Latest rocket launchers. So there you have it. That is how this modifier works this time around. Now, of course, maybe it's still glitched and I didn't test it enough, but from my testing, it is the first time you do a specific activity, you will get 2 of that specific, bonus loot drop for that activity, and you can then start moving around to different portal activities and keep getting double drops as long as it's the first time you've done that specific activity. So, first and foremost, I want to say, why can it not just be double drops, period? I mean, like, seriously, with all that's going on in the game, would it really be that bad to have double hiatus rocket launchers on every single time you did Cabal's Watch? Now, maybe that would cause some interesting leveling advantages because, as you can actually see, and the astute amongst you have probably noticed, both of them drop high power level. Like, I get two that are the same, like, pretty high power level here, right? So one's not dropping really far below. We often see it with bonus drops, with fire team drops, like one is like 20 power below what you are. That's not happening with these double drops. But even still, I feel like that's not a concern, especially because you're only guaranteed to get the bonus focus loot drop the first time you do an activity. Every other time, you may not get it. I think it's like a 50, 60%, whatever it is, it's only a chance to get the bonus focus loot on subsequent runs, right? So you're not even guaranteed. So just every once in a while, every, 1 out of 2 runs, you get double, loot. Sometimes it might take you 4 runs before you get the bonus loot, and then you get double of that. I really don't think it's that bad. I really don't know why Bungie is holding back on this modifier. Let's just have a double loot week. Let's do something fun. We had Solstice spitting out tier 5s, but somehow double bonus loot would be too much. With all that being said, rant aside, guys, in terms of the actual efficiency of this event, it's still actually pretty good, especially for the more casual players, in the sense of if you see a good, bonus drop, do one of those activities. Like, it is 100% worth doing the activity the first time to guarantee 2 drops. And the best example is that rocket launcher. Like, oh my goodness, guys, do Cabal's Watch and get that rocket launcher. In case you don't know, this is a completely busted weapon right now. It actually was disabled during the Epic Raid contest mode because this rocket launcher's origin trait gives you ability energy back on hit. Well, as you can see right here, if you have cluster bomb, then all of those little explosions will count as hits. Like, it's like you shot an enemy 6 times with this rocket launcher, and as you can see, you will get almost your entire ability energy back with a single shot with cluster bomb. So cluster bomb plus bipod to give you a second shot is absolutely insane right now. Now, it might get nerfed at some point. In fact, it probably will get nerfed at some point. But hey, you can go and get 2 of them for 1 single run today. In terms of other activities you might want to look at, there isn't too much else. However, I will say there's actually 2 different featured bonus drops in Pinnacle Ops involving the Bushido armor set. This does have one of the best 2-piece bonuses in the game that will heal you for getting kills with a freshly drawn or reloaded weapon. This is an extremely good and consistent 2-piece bonus, right? So absolutely, that's another one to maybe do. Just 2 different activities will give you 4 armor drops. Again, like, that's pretty darn juicy. So that is what is going on within the game this week, involving the special portal event modifier. It does again appear that they fixed it, thank goodness. I wish it was more beneficial, but this is still very much worth doing. And just keep an eye on the portal activities, right? Whenever the Mint Retrograde is featured this week, stop what you're doing, make time just for that one activity on that day, because getting 2 of them, potentially getting an even juicier god roll, getting the 5 out of 5, especially if you're starting to get tier 5s, absolutely worth it. Guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus, that is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.